I'm Rithiyatri, you're watching TimesXP. Well, in the lead up to the 2024 US elections, many immigrant families, particularly those on H-1B visas, may face significant changes only if Donald Trump secures a second term. Now, the potential impact on H-1B visa holders and their spouses could be far-reaching, particularly when it comes to work authorization and their overall ability to stay in the United States. Firstly, we'll talk about the threat to the work authorization for H-1B spouses. So, back in 2015, the Obama administration allowed spouses of H-1B visa holders to work, provided the primary visa holders was in the process of applying for a green card. Now, this policy was seen as a relief for many families who, after years of waiting for permanent residency, could finally have both partners contributing to the household income. Now, the spouses typically on H-1B visas could apply for the Employment Authorization Documents that allowing them to work legally. Now, let me tell you the data from 2022. The study shows that nearly 90% of these spouses hold at least bachelor's degree and over half possess a graduation degree. Now, they contribute significantly to industries that need skilled laborers, but their ability to work could be stripped away only if Trump reintroduces the policy that he considered during his first term. In 2018, Trump officials tried to remove the right of H-4 spouses to work, placing it on their regulatory agenda. Though this effort was never fully realized due to the administration's vague immigration agenda, another term could actually allow these plans to come to fruition. Now, removing the abilities of H-1B spouses to work would actually disrupt the lives of thousands of highly skilled immigrants and their families. Now, beyond removing work authorization, Trump's administration could actually implement strategies to make life difficult for H-1B visa holders and their spouses through bureaucratic roadblocks. Now, during his first term, there was a noticeable increase in administration hurdles, causing significant delays in processing applications for H-4 work authorization. For example, new biometric requirements, which included additional fingerprints and security checks, it slowed down the process so much that it often took more than a year for spouses to get their EADs. Now, legal battles during this time revealed that these hurdles were intentionally put in place to make it harder for these spouses to work, causing many to lose their jobs while they waited for their approval. Although the Biden administration rolled back some of these policies and introduced temporary protection for H-1B spouses, allowing automatic extension of work authorization, this protection might not last if Trump takes the office again. Now, he could quickly reinstate delays, making it even harder for H-4 spouses to maintain their work statuses. Now, during COVID-19 pandemic, Trump used his executive authority to restrict the entry of many migrants, including H-1B visa holders and their family. And this move was designed to reduce the number of foreign workers in the US, claiming that it was necessary to protect American jobs during an economic downturn. A second Trump administration might use similar strategy to block the entry of new H-1B visa holders and their families. Those who are already in the US might face hurdle when trying to re-enter from traveling abroad. And this could specifically impact international students transition to the H-1B status who might find it difficult to re-enter the US after completing their studies. Now, Trump's immigration agenda also includes more stringent visa rules and wage requirements for H-1B holders. Now, if an employer cannot afford to pay the higher wages mandated by these rules, many skilled foreign workers could be forced out of the United States. In Trump's first term, denial rates for H-1B visa petitions rose sharply. For example, back in 2018 and 19, denial rates for continuing employment H-1B visa increased from typically 3% to 12%. Now, this forced many professionals to leave the United States, disrupting businesses and pushing talented workers out of the country. Moreover, a 2020 rule under Trump required employers to pay H-1B software developers as much as $108,000. Now, the impact of these policies would ripple far beyond the H-1B visa holders themselves. The United States economy relies heavily on skilled foreign workers, particularly in the industries like technology, engineering, and research. If Trump's policy make it harder for H-1B professionals and their spouses to live and work in the United States, America could actually struggle to attract and retain top talents. Now, this could hinder innovation and slow down the growth of industries that depend highly on the skilled workers. In conclusion, Trump's immigration policy could transform the US into a far less attractive destination for skilled immigrants. Now, this tighter restriction, higher wage requirements, and administrative barriers, many talented workers might choose to take their skills somewhere else, leaving a lasting impact on American ability to lead in technology and science. As 2024 election approaches, these potential changes could weigh heavily on the minds of many immigrant families. For those on H-1B visas, another Trump presidency may mean even more uncertainty and challenges ahead. For more such videos, do follow TimesXP.